So if he's an
Jack.
oaf and you lose,
Huh?
what does that make you?
Well, I was just going to say, whereas a lot of people view it, the guy that's going to lose versus Jack Fritz. That's the way a lot of people view it. I mean, that's the way almost everyone views it. That's okay. It's all right. People doubted the 2017 Eagles. It happens. Let's welcome, maybe for the first time ever on our show, but let's welcome him. Ladies and gentlemen from the afternoon show, Mr. Jack Fritz. How are you, Jack?
Well, Joe, excited to be here. Excited for Sunday. It's the start of what is going to be an absolute beatdown. So I'm thinking
Better be,
first.
Jack.
I'm thinking first. It's going to be 5-0 in our match play golf tournament.
Okay.
I might go 8-0 in baseball, and then maybe I'll go up and in.
That's pretty good strategy, actually.
Go up and in and see how it's going.
If it's 8-0, I'd probably walk out of the batter's box as I've already lost, but keep going.
No, but like here's the thing with baseball, and I'm already annoyed with you at baseball. I can already tell how this is going to go. You're just going to try to walk.
Wait.
You're going to try to
Didn't
walk.
you know this?
And you're not gonna get in the
Jack.
box. You told me you're gonna lace the ball all over the field. I want to see it. I want to see it.
Well, I want to see it, too. You put the ball down the middle
Jack,
of the plate, I'll hit it.
Heading in, weren't you suspicious of this plan? That he would just sit there and wait for you to throw strikes, that he doubted your ability to throw strikes with consistency, that he was going to play this and set this up so that he had the best chance possible, almost to the point of he will try to cheat.
No, come on.
He will try to be as close to cheating as possible to bend it to suit his limited skill set.
Yeah, no. So I didn't. It wasn't on my initial smell test, right? But as this thing kept going on, I sniffed it out. Oh, I sniffed it out.
A little late.
Yeah, well, it was a little late.
You must be smeth.
Well,
I don't know what that word is. Olfactorily impaired.
Yeah, well, no, because we sat down to like plan it out, and all of a sudden he was like, "Well, walks count," and I was like, "There it is." There it is.
Well,
Walks are good.
well, you agree to it. So, Jack,
Yeah,
are you,
why
are,
agree
you,
then?
are you excited? Are you excited?
No, I am excited. I was so I haven't played as much golf as I used to. Father of two, some are saying father of the year, and I don't get
Who
out.
said that?
Many people.
No,
dozens
who?
of people.
But are these just people like close to you? Because I've never heard this.
He
spoken.
said it. He said it himself. That was it.
I heard you say it.
It's just a joke. But I went out the other day, messed around for about 5 holes, was 1 over. And I said, I'm feeling pretty good about where the game is right now.
Okay.
Look, golf is going to be really
Joe
hard for
couldn't
me.
do that on one hole.
Yeah, golf is. So you're very good at golf, like very, very good.
Not as good as I used to be, but still good enough to.
Do you pronounce the L?
Hold on,
In the word?
John, can we get to some important stuff here? Come on.
Yeah.
All right, so
You say
Jack,
golf?
Jack, which sport do you have the least confidence in?
I would say tennis. I probably haven't played tennis since I was 8.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
So Richie saying you played in high school has been fake news this whole time.
Yeah, I don't know why he said that.
Well, you've played tennis, though.
Yeah, I dominated pickleball in high school. That's true, but they're not exactly the same.
Okay.
What do you mean? You played tennis when you were 8 years old. In what capacity? What were you doing?
Well, I should go to camps and stuff.
Wow.
I would have day camps to learn how to play tennis and all this
Well,
stuff.
geez. Did you ever go to a camp to learn how to play tennis, Joe?
Well, I went to camps and we would play tennis, but I wouldn't say I didn't go there to learn how to play tennis. It was just part of the activities.
I think it's a big difference.
I mean, I'm better.
You went to tennis camp.
I'm better. Here's the deal. I'm better at tennis than Fritz is, obviously. So we're probably going to be 1-1.
No, I don't think that's obvious at all.
With those two, we're going to be 1-1. So the other 3, are you very confident that you will win basketball, running, and baseball?
Yeah. So basketball, I'm not worried about at all. Running,
Hold on.
I don't,
You know that Joe fancies himself quite the shooter.
Well, he's fine when he's stationary, but this is required. Here's the thing I can't figure out about basketball. I am bigger, stronger, faster, more skilled, and 15, 16 years younger than you. How do you think you're going to win basketball?
Well, 2 things. 1, more skilled if you are, but I don't think you are. And 2, lack of heart.
Yeah, but you could say lack of heart all you want. When I see you in front of me, there's going to be so much rage after the lack of heart comment of everything has been the thing that's made me the most mad.
Okay.
It's made me the most mad. I'm a gentle guy. I'm a nice guy. But let me tell you something.
You're
Joe.
soft.
I went 2-0 in the high school playoffs. I went 8 innings in my junior year when it's only 7. I went an extra inning. That's called want to. That's called will, which is something you've never done.
No, I don't have much will, except when I really, really, really care, which isn't often.
You do really care about this, which I do
I
appreciate.
do. All right, we got Fritz.
So hold on, I got real quick.
What?
What is the running? Are we doing a 50-yard dash? Are we doing a lap around?
I'm not sure yet. I would say probably 100, 100 whatever it is, yard or meter, like one of those type of things. Probably maybe 50. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. I'm curious if you're going to show up for the running.
Well, listen, the only way I won't is if I've already lost the overall competition. It's a sprint. If I've already lost the overall competition, then why take the chance?
Because it's entertaining for everyone to watch this race.
No, actually, Fritz, did I promise you? I think I did. I promised you that if I'm down, we still do all 5.
I think we both agreed on that. I think we both agreed on that.
So you're running.
I think I have to then run.
But you might shorten the run to 10 meters.
We'll have it decided beforehand. We haven't gotten there yet. But look, the sequence, just so everyone knows, golf is this Sunday. 11:10 a.m. at Riverwinds in New Jersey. Now, one thing to note. We have agreed privately. My people talk to the program director's people who talk to Fritz's people. Per the program director's suggestion, we will not go public or private to members of WIP or the overall public on who won until it is announced
Such a mystery.
Monday at 7:10 a.m. or 7:20 a.m.
Wow.
So, like, Seltzer, I'm not even...
I'll find out.
Well, that's not cool. Then you're going to find out from Fritz. You're not going to find out from me. I'm telling you, you're not going to find out from me. I'm told I was asked to keep it quiet. I will.
Maybe I have some sources at Riverwinds. I don't know.
Maybe you do. All right, so golf is on Sunday. Baseball is in early July, a couple of days after the 4th of July. And then the other 3 in the sequence will be tennis, running, and basketball. Those dates still to be determined, but that's the layout. All right.
Are you sure you can throw strikes with consistency, Jack?
So that's my big worry.
That's mine too.
Now I have been throwing. And
feeling good too from the texts you've been sending me.
Okay.
So there are rumors swirling here in Westchester that I throw harder now than I did in high school, and it's a true miracle. Arm once falling off the bone to now I'm contacting Dennis Quaid about the rookie part too.
Holy cow! So maybe you got man strength.
That's
and
what I'm
you're
saying,
applying
John.
it.
Yeah, I got dad strength now.
This is a thing, guys. This is a real thing.
Yep.
You're benefiting from
Jack's
man strength
got
or
people having
dad strength.
catches with him out in Westchester. Tell him who you had a catch with. Joe will love this.
Oh, I was having a catch with our good pal Jim Salisbury.
They're just having a catch in Westchester.
Wow, that's a flex.
Isn't that great?
Yeah, we're letting it loose. We're letting
it loose. I mean, I'm not going to rip Jim. I love Jim, but I mean, this proves.
Seems like Jim loves Jack more than you.
What are you, Babe frickin' Ruth? Come on now. All right. All right, so hold on. I want to get some calls in here. I also want to remind everyone, Twitter poll question of the day brought to us by Armin Chevrolet. What's the Armin difference? It's simple. It's Armin's people, well-trained, friendly, and caring. Together, let's drive. ArminChevy.com. All right, Fritz, poll question. Do you like the Sixers pick of VJ Edgecombe? Yes or no?
Yeah, I do. I was a Con Knipple guy. I thought he could come in day one and shoot 43% from 3, and he's a plug-and-play guy. But VJ Edgecombe, I love everything I hear about him.
Did he win you over with those answers in the interviews?
He did. I mean, I think if you want to bet on a guy, right? Like the draft is an inexact science, but he seems like a guy that you bet on. I worry about the shot. I worry about the handle, but at least I think he's going to give a crap. And with some Sixers picks over the last 10 years, you could say that they didn't really give a crap.
All right, so John, what percentage said yes, they liked the pick? I got the results here. What percentage?
Are you talking to me or are you talking to Jack?
John, I'm sorry. John, what percentage?
Because
I forgot we got 2 Johns here. Yeah, I forgot about that.
My fault. What percentage, Richie?
Percentage says they like the pick. It's going to be 68%.
84%.
Wow.
He won the crowd.
Great.
He won the crowd with those interview answers. He won the crowd. All right, let's get some calls in here. We got the Me versus Fritz thing. We're going to get to Jack's book. He's got a new book coming out, which is awesome. We'll get to that shortly. Let's talk to Anthony right now in New Jersey. Anthony, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Joe. How are you doing, man?
Fantastic.
Hey, Joe, step to the side real quick, man. Just real quick. Hey, Jack, what's going on, man?
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
How you doing, Boban? Everything good?
Yeah. Dude, Boban, so it's obviously infuriating because for a radio guy, I feel like I'm pretty attractive, and I'm not that tall. So the Boban thing's infuriating, but I will say, it's starting to catch on to camera.
How tall are you, Jack? Exactly.
I'm 6'1".
Wait, we're letting Anthony. The floor is yours.
Jack,
Go for it.
Jack, how do you feel about people calling you Boban, man?
I don't like it. I don't appreciate
It
it.
doesn't matter
All
how
right.
you feel.
All right. Take a deep breath.
The fact of the matter is, you're going down. What are you going to do?
Going down to who? To who?
Hammer.
He's 5'9", 150 pounds, soaking wet, and he looks pregnant.
What are you?
I don't know if he's
what are you gonna
150.
do?
I think he's heavier than that.
What are you going to do, Jack?
I'm gonna put him in a locker.
Man, you couldn't put a locker in the locker.
I don't even know what that means.
Yeah, what does that mean?
That mean that if you gave him the opportunity to do it, he still couldn't do it.
All right.
There you go. Put Anthony, put it another way. I got this, Anthony. Anthony, you and I have been aligned the whole time.
Put a locker in a locker.
Anthony,
You can put a locker in a locker.
you know
Get it on
I-
a T-shirt.
You know I got this, Anthony. You know I got this.
Yeah.
No,
easy.
that would be a great T-shirt for this whole contest, Joe. You couldn't put a locker in a locker right out the gate. That's really good.
Jack, you going down, man. I can't wait. Man.
Anthony, I want to ask you one question. Anthony.
I love the
Do you,
exuberance.
Anthony, do you agree with me that it's just not cool that Richie and James are not supporting me, Anthony? Do you agree with me on that?
Hey, yes, I agree with you on that.
I could
man.
use the
Seltzer-
help and support. I could use it.
Seltzer, you my guy, man. Seltzer, man.
Thanks,
I
Ant.
love
You're
you,
my guy
man.
too, buddy.
Seltzer, I thought you'd be right here. With,
Okay,
Hammer,
Anthony,
man.
let's spin it around. Joe's answer. What about the fact that Jack and I do a podcast together? He's one of my best friends. Like, I got both people in this. What do you want me to do? Like, just
Well, but he's also smart. He's smart. He's making a smart bet. Like, he doesn't want to be on the wrong side of history.
It hurts a little bit, Anthony. I'm not going to lie. It hurts a little bit. Does.
Hey Jimmy,
Okay.
do your podcast pay the bills or do the morning show?
they
pay
both
the
do.
bills,
They
dude?
both do, Anthony. All right.
All right, Anthony, give me an answer, my man. Who or what blew it?
Who blew it is the guy from Google was selling Google for $1 million. The guy said he didn't want to buy it. Dropped it to $750,000. The guy still didn't want to buy it. Google is worth $365 billion.
All right, Anthony, that's a big answer. Missing out on Google. Big answer. Let's talk to Eric calling from Manayunk. Eric, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Super, Eric.
Good. This is a call. I've been biting my tongue about this for a long. I've been listening to you guys forever. It's so cringe that you guys actively root against Joe, like while he's competing. Like this is your teammate. This is your captain.
Is he?
Well, Captain's a
Rein it
little
in,
much.
Eric. Yeah, rein it in.
Is he
and
really?
again, Eric, I'm not actively rooting against Joe. I just don't think he'll win. Like that, it's a complete.
John is actively
I'm not
rooting
rooting against
against
either
me.
of you. I'm
I
not rooting
wish
against anybody.
I didn't feel the way I feel, Eric. I wish I respected the way Joe is going about this more than I do. But
You
his
gotta put that aside
his
when you put on-
braggadocious nature, his overestimation of self, makes it impossible for me to back him. For
Yeah, a
me
little
to
humility,
feel
maybe,
positively
you know,
He
about
you're
the
not
way
big on
he
humble.
needs to be humbled. He needs
Exactly.
to be humbled.
And that's
the
what I'm
big
all about.
lesson
I would
here.
love to
Not
see
when he's
that
on the
happen.
court. Dude, during the free throw competition, you were like booing him and yelling at him and trying to mess him up while he was shooting.
Oh, that's true.
Terrible. Like,
And that is kind of
And
unconnected.
I did say I
Yeah.
wouldn't have done that for what it's
Yeah,
worth.
no, you're right.
rooting against David.
Yeah,
So
I
who's
don't
up
have as
against
good a
Goliath?
reason for that.
You know, like when the scrub goes in from your team, you got to give him some love,
Yeah,
man.
I know.
That's Joe.
this is
That's Joe.
ridiculous.
I'm not as nice to the scrubs as you are.
Eric, I appreciate your support, sir. It's very kind. All right, Eric, who or what blew it? You can win the $100 gift card.
Did anybody say P. Diddy?
Well, no. I mean,
Oh, boy.
certainly looks like he was not a good boy, and that is causing some problems. Fritz,
Not a good boy.
you're frustrated with the Phils?
Yeah, but at the same time, it was I thought it was going to. I mean, they won 2 or 3 over the weekend.
Yeah.
A lot of momentum, a lot of joy. They go to Houston. Houston's a really good team. They're in a bit of a gauntlet right now. But also, I don't think we've learned anything new. They need a bat at the deadline, and they need a bullpen arm, and everything else.
Which is the more? If you get one move, and it's the Jack Fritz, I get one move to make. Is it the outfielder or the bullpen?
Outfielder. Getting one more bat in that lineup to try to – because
I'm surprised.
I think they can – the biggest thing they got to figure out is can Kerkering just close, and then you find someone above the Strom or Mano that can settle in there, because one of these starters are going to the bullpen. I mean, the way the division round works, I mean, there's an off day in there, so they might only need 3 starters.
Well, how about to that point? Let's increase it. 2 of the starters are going to the bullpen in that round.
Totally.
And maybe 3 if you count Painter. I mean, maybe 4 if you count Abel. I mean, there's a scenario in that round where you could put Ranger, Painter, Abel, and Nola all in the bullpen for that round.
Yeah.
Hold on. Are we talking
about... Isn't that incredible?
Can we talk about something very real right here?
What?
Could we add a round to this whole contest between you guys? Like, if it really gets testy between you guys, like 5 rounds of competition, couldn't we add a 6th round where you guys actually go toe-to-toe?
Boxing. Going toe-to-toe this whole... Oh, no, we want to fight.
Wrestling, boxing, I don't know, arm wrestling.
So I was all about a lot of that. The problem was, the station did not feel the lawyers would support, because you got to sign waivers.
You wanted to fight. I want to fight is what you said.
You want to fight, Jack?
Willingness.
Okay. Jack, do you want to fight Joe?
Sure.
Willingness.
Sounds like there's willingness from both sides. Let's move forward.
But as Jack
round
knows,
6.
best of 5 is easier to figure out than best of 6.
No. 6 is nice round. Half a dozen.
All right, coming up, more of the phone calls. What do you make of this absurdity? Me versus Jack. We got the oath. We got Boban. We also have more of what was said after the pick last night, and we want to get to Jack's book. He's got a new book out on the Phils.